So maybe you don't want to live in the city. Maybe you want that small town feel. Well, today I feel like I am going to show you guys the most amazing secret in the metroplex on a master plan community that kind of fits all the above. It gives you a small town feel, community feel, but yet you're really close to some major cities. And so listen up because you may just want to live here in Argyle, Texas. Hi, I'm Tiffany. I am a local realtor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If this is your first time by our channel, then welcome. This is where we drop everything you need to know about life in Dallas-Fort Worth. For over a decade, we've been helping people just like you relocate here to Texas, and we're excited to help you as well. So whether you need to move in 9 days or 9 months, reach out. All of our information is below. Text us, email us, phone call, doesn't matter. We work every day, we work nights, we work weekends. I feel like we work all the time, but I guarantee you that we're gonna respond and we're gonna get all your questions answered as you relocate here. We're one of the #1 relocation teams. Our brokerage is actually voted #1 brokerage in the entire Dallas-Fort Worth area by the Dallas Morning News, which is a huge deal. And so you're working with the right people. And with all that being said, I've got to introduce you guys to Harvest Farms. It's called Harvest. I like to call it Harvest Farms because, man, it's got a farm here. And I don't know if you've ever heard of what a what do they call it? Agrihood. Have you heard of an Agrihood? It's not a neighborhood. It's an Agrihood. This was actually one of the first in the nation. And all it means is that they incorporate agriculture throughout the community. And it's a real driving force. They have a farm here. They have a working farm. I'm just going to give you quite a bit of information, and I'm going to show you around. But this is incredible. If you want your kids to really get involved in the community, get involved in understanding nature and the environment and how to produce vegetables and anything that you want to grow, you can do it here in Harvest Farm. Beyond the fact that they have wine bars, let me just get to there because the amenities will freaking blow your mind. Just this out here is a huge lake that you can walk around. You're going to see all kinds of families and kids on bikes and interaction and people knowing each other. But as far as Argyle is such a really great kept secret because it's still very small town feel. There's probably about 4,600 people in the city of Argyle. And there are huge ranches out here, multi-million-dollar ranches. There's celebrities that own them. I mean, if I mentioned their names, you would absolutely know who they were. But it's also far enough away from the metroplex that you feel like it's just a slow-paced life. It's peaceful. It's just beautiful. But yet, Denton, right north of here, you can get there in 10 minutes, which is a major metropolitan area, and it's the home of the University of North Texas. You can go to Fort Worth, which is 30 minutes down the road, and have all the Fort Worth life you want. Now, it is a little bit further away from Dallas, so you're probably looking at 45 minutes to an hour drive to Dallas and to Love Field, that airport. But the Dallas-Fort Worth airport, maybe 30 minutes. It's not bad. There is some construction out here, so it could take you a little bit longer, but it's only because this area is growing so much. In fact, the last couple of years, Argyle's grown by 22%. So if there is a really great place to buy right now, Argyle is that place. And it's just dreamy out here. So let me kind of tell you a little bit about Harvest. First of all, it was voted #1 in 2022 by the Builders Association. #1, a master plan community to live in. That's huge. It's actually won that multiple years in a row. The most recent is 2022. So the whole community was built to bring people together. And it was actually, all this land was owned by a family. They raised 5 generations on this family of North Texans, and then they finally sold. They built a yellow 2-story country house, which I'll show you. I have a picture of it. I'm actually looking at it right now. Actually, you want to see it? One second. See it right there? And then you've got this whole infield. Anyway, back to me giving you facts. The family ended up selling all this land to the builders, and they kept that little plantation home as a coffee shop and for people to gather and to hang out. And then the farm and all the greenhouses are right behind it. So just a great little area. So within the community, it's a working commercial farm. It's operated by a farmer who actually shares his knowledge with the homeowners and their kids. So within the community, there's private gardens. They have garden demonstrations where they teach you how to do it. I just think that that's really cool, because I think that's important to really keep your pulse on, is how to make your own food. What if that were ever a problem at some point? So who knows? But harvest is a great opportunity to get your hands dirty, get out in the community, make relationships, get out in the sunshine, be in the environment. But if you want to be private and stay in your house, you can do that as well. Nobody's forcing you, but you can have the best of both worlds. Sometimes you can be out, have those relationships, but have the privacy of your own home to go back to when you have just had enough of being social. So I'm going to kind of go over the amenities, because they're really, really great amenities that not a whole lot of master plan communities even have. So first of all, the back porch. It's actually an indoor-outdoor place that residents can go and get wine. They also have fire up ovens where you can make pizza. They have bocce ball, and they have fire pits. So it's just a real fun place to hang out. They also have something called Central Park, and that's 1.5 mile long green space. You can walk your dogs, you can play ball with your kids. They have yoga out there. You can pretty much do anything on that 1.5 mile long green space. Lots of walking, sitting. It sits right on the water, so it's very inspirational, very peaceful. They have a dog park, which is great for all size dogs. You get lots of exercise. Event line. At the front of Harvest, there's a massive green space where people can just hang out, all sorts of community celebrations, things like festivals, movies, concerts. They have a lot of outdoor movies. So it's just, I don't know, it's a lot of fun. There's Farmhouse Coffee and Treasure. I mentioned this a second ago, that little yellow house right over there. It's one of the original homes that was restored and turned into a coffee shop. The Fit Barn, it's a cool place. It's a massive modern barn that they have turned into an indoor-outdoor facility that has indoor equipment, as well as outdoor fitness lawn, a pool, a volleyball court, basketball court, tons of stuff to keep you active and in shape, which is a lot of fun. The front porch, it's an open air pavilion with a large stage for live music. It's oversized picnic tables, fire pit, outdoor seating, climbing structures, and an exploration park. So they've also got what's called the Hall. It's a Harvest Community main event center, flexible event space. It's got a massive garage-style glass doors on 3 sides of it that can open up, so you have that indoor-outdoor space. Looks out on the resort-style pool, as well as the Harvest Lake right behind us. So let me show it to you. So that whole thing can lift up like a garage door, and all on the other side is the same. And then the pools are over here. The Harvest Farm, which I just told you about, is a place for you to plant and harvest your own produce. They'll walk you through it step by step. They'll never let you go wrong, and they'll teach you how to do it, and which I think is a life skill that's a really cool thing to know. They have hike and bike trails. It was planned and created as a walkable community so that you can walk everywhere. There are tons of families out just playing and walking and chatting and getting their exercise and just getting some fresh air. The Harvest Lake, this is a catch and release fishing lake, more like a pond, but I'm going to call it a lake because it is really big. It's 11-acre man-made lake stocked with all sorts of fish, bass, catfish, all the different fish. They have trees lined for miles so that you can hike those. It's not really hiking, but it's definitely walking. And then they have the Red Barn. This is a huge favorite space. It's an open-aired red barn, massively shaded porch. There's all kinds of seating. It's just an awesome place to hang out with friends and family and have good conversation and just relax and be at peace throughout the evenings or the weekends. It's got a half-court basketball, outdoor fire pit, horseshoe, other yard games, as well as picnic tables. So you can just really spend a lot of time there. The Splash, there are 2 splash pads along with the 2 resort-style pools. The lifestyle here is really cool. It's just all together unique, I think, in the entire metroplex. So if you're looking for that unique community, this may not be it, but I can definitely help you make up your mind on whether that small town feel connected to a major metropolitan area is the right fit for you. If you do not want the fast paced, then Argyle's a really great opportunity. You're not going to get nightlife out here. I mean, here at the wine bar and the fire pits and all that, you can make your own nightlife. But if you're wanting like nightlife, like restaurants or bars or a club scene, you're just going to take a quick 10-minute drive up to Denton. And there's so many nightlife things there around that college area, and great restaurants, and just some fun bars and breweries and things. You can also look at their website. They actually have an events calendar. Everything from when they bring in a petting zoo to a wine tasting tour to yoga on the lawn. There's so much to do. There's always an activity for you guys to get involved in. They just had Elf, the movie, playing at the hall. They had Santa's fire truck come in, ugly sweater, happy adult hour, snowball fights on the front porch, holiday parties. They just had a ton of things to do for December and every single month out here. The last thing is they're really into social clubs. They have all kinds of stuff for you and for your kids. They have singles club, they have cancer support groups, veterans clubs, special needs clubs, homeschooler clubs, harvest dads, harvest moms, teen council. I mean, the list goes on and on. That's just a few. I haven't even remotely touched on everything that this master plan community offers. It is insane. So it's a unique neighborhood. You need to check it out. Get on their website. If it's something that sounds appealing to you, then reach out. I would love to get you more information. Again, all of our information is below. Please feel free to smash that like button. The thumbs up is what helps our algorithms. I would love for you to go ahead and push it to get us out there and get more people looking at our videos. It helps us as a small business and as realtors. Thank you again for watching this video. Until the next video, I hope you have an amazing day.